But actually, we have to, in the further years to come, completely rethink how we're living on planet Earth, because everything we know, and I promise you this, and this is one of those where I'm going, I am not wrong, but everything we know is no longer what we used to know. It's all changed. And we spent the last decade coming to here. Carol Ann is a very good example of that. She does her homework. She's a wonderful, I hate to throw out woman scientist, but she's a wonderful scientist. And I think she's reserved and has a tendency to follow along with agreeing with me rather than casting her own opinion sometimes. But there are a lot of people out there that see and already know. I mean, we're just even where we've come since 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the planetary movement, and those people who've been along for the ride and seen this transition and watched our weather come and watched the events and the flooding and this and that and the volcanoes and the earthquakes and all of these, shadows going past Earth and the planets and the cubes and the Empire Orb and all of this going on at the same time and come to a culmination where we're all at. They know, and everybody else should know. And hold that picture right there. Look, go ahead, please, if you can.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at that. Okay, look at the right-hand side. Let's not even look at the sun. Don't look at the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the dark area in the upper right corner, all the way from middle left to the telephone pole in the right horizon is the side of planet Isatum. The Isatum yellow moon is in the upper middle, from middle left to middle right. Do you see them now? Don't look at the sun, look at the dark areas. And it's right there. It's between us and the sun, and that's why we're staring at the back of these planets. That's why they're dark.
Yeah.
Learn to look at the dark areas first. And that white cloud in the center is the ion bleed-off trail.
Right. When I took the picture, I could see it. You could see how round it is, and I can't explain how there's dimension to it. It literally is like pushing down. Like the ion tail that he's talking about.
Right, and that's what this drawing has.
It's incredible when you see
the June drawing has the vertical cloud. Yeah, with the June drawing, the vertical cloud is going vertical, not horizontal. It's going upward. And in last month's drawing, in the May drawing, it was going horizontally.
Yeah.
And that's because it's come closer to us and now is going over the top of us. So we're seeing a more vertical ion pathway. And that's a great example. Thank you very much, Rebecca.
Yeah.
Now you need to, it's suggested that you take a copy of each month's site drawings for a general term of what's going on. Now I have drawn these in knowing that Atu and Atu's moon were overhead. That's why I've made them smaller and pushed them up into the corner. They are going over our left shoulder during the day.
Okay.
Nibiru is now going over our right shoulder at morning. So all of this is the only way I can draw it. And I'm trying to show you what planet is on what side of the sun. And there are transitory conditions. We'll have to explain that through live videos only, because there's no way I can do 3 drawings per month for everybody to even understand. That's why I put it on one sheet, and it's worked for, a decade. So. And the vertical cloud coming off the face of a Saturn yellow moon, which is huge, and is going vertical up. Now at the top, there's a circle, and that I would believe is the lead asteroid, because we know that the lead asteroid is going farther to the right in front of a Saturn yellow moon, and it fits.
Yeah.
I think there's probably 20 more pictures of this. I'll pull them up and
there's a few star destroyers, and the cube is there also. The long box cube is dark. It's dark. It's just to the right of the ion tail. And then there's some star destroyers in the central orb, because I'm looking at it on a 40-inch screen. And there's stuff there that's in the darkness that you can barely see. It's all up there, you guys.
I know. Look at all those.
Go ahead.
Yeah, look at that circle thing with a cross in and the pip in it. What's that? What's that thing with a circle in it? It looks like a cross in.
I don't know what you're.
There's like in the middle, right? there's a fat ball at the top, and then just under that to the right, there's like, if you enlarge that, that's like a circle that's got a cross in it with a fatter bit in the middle of it.
I don't see what you're talking about, but I would believe you. There's all kinds of stuff in this shot.
Yeah, maybe it's
The green
just me.
asteroid
Like
is
other
there.
people
It
see
is the
faces
green
in
dot.
that.
There's the green asteroid
there's
is
like
in the
a
left blue area, or excuse me, light blue area. It's only a green dot, and the rest of it isn't showing. But we're seeing the backside, some kind of stuff behind us. Isatum yellow moon is illuminated in the upper right, and that's that wispy little three patch of clouds. But then the tail below it, I would have to call literally where, God, there's something there. Like, don't know what. Could be normal clouds. But look in the dark areas, and you're looking at Isatum's yellow moon in front of Isatum. And then what's going on the left-hand side next to the sun, by the telephone pole on the left, is a cut-in of Uri or Saru. Could be Saru more likely than Uri, because Uri's probably up higher.
To me.
And so that's cut-in of Saru cutting in. Well, yeah, the tan asteroid would be the middle left. And I think we are seeing Lorraine.
There's so many of them.
Maybe Matim.
I know. Look at all those trails.
Yeah, there's a small circle up there above the telephone pole that could be easily
just
Matim,
like
it's almost purple, weird light illuminated. But anyway, there's all there.
Yep.
There's so much there.
Over your head, Chris. They're just right
there. And this is like literally the day before or the day after you came out with the drawing with the vertical ion tail.
So this is your picture, Chris.
Yeah, this is Christopher's, yes.
Yeah, because it's like three heads, like in the middle there, like 1, 2, 3. It's like 3 heads, man. Sorry, it's like.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, I see something.
Well, I draw what I see in my head, and I knew that it was going more vertical because I know it's coming closer to us and going over the top of us, and therefore it's not horizontal
going over the
top. Way.
You can
and now it's going over the top of it, so it's leading vertical. We see in our out view is vertical, and I've seen many sightings from around the world that were sent in where even earlier in the day, oddly, Isatum's yellow moon was below the sun and yet way smaller too, which is showing a new transition because we know that Nibiru, Isatum, and Isatum's yellow moon are now coming forward while Uri and Atu are going beyond us. And so our out view, and then Nepesi's more in the middle and doing a close pass again. And then Saro's coming up behind all of them. So we know they're going over the top of it. So our view is transitioning again, which is really cool.